My name's Sabrina.
You're my aunt.
I am.
Hi.
I've waited so long for this. I never thought it would happen. All I felt from Layton was warmth and love and acceptance. And not only closure, but also the beginning, an opening to a new family, to a new relationship that could be possible. What do you know about us? Anything?
Almost nothing.
When we were 17, our adoptive father threw us out of the house, and I took care of my sister for about 6 months until she could get a job. And at that point, we basically had to go our own ways. And I didn't see her again for about a year, and she walked in 6 months pregnant. And the next thing I heard was 6 months later that she had given you up.
I was like, that's okay. You guys were so young.
But if I had helped her, if I had done whatever I could, then maybe you would have been with us. And I've carried that guilt around for
23 years.
23 years. And being able to meet you is just, I never thought it would happen. I never thought it could happen. I never thought I deserved to meet you. And to see the beautiful woman you've grown into. Just, God works in mysterious ways.
Yes, he does.
I've got pictures, I've got stories, I've got everything. I'm like, my sister and I, we were born November 7th, 1978.
Okay.
To our mother, Angela. We were
Very
young,
identical.
Very identical.
It was really fun to see the similarities of me as a child and them as a child. Just since they are identical twins, even Sherry and I looked very similar. Obviously, she's my biological mother, but it was very cool to see all the photos that Sabrina had brought.
We spent about 2.5 years of foster care before we were placed.
And they did adopt you together.
They did end up adopting us when we were 17. We graduated high school at 17. And when we were picked up at the high school, and he drove us straight to a Motel 6 and said, "We don't have room for you anymore. I've paid for 2 nights." And drove away.
I don't even know how to process that. And I'm sure you didn't at the time either.
I actually lost touch with her for about a year, actually, until she showed up at my work one day, 6 months pregnant. I turn around and there's my sister with a big old belly, and there's Brian standing next to her, and both of them still look like children, and they're like, "Well, we need help." And I'm like, what do you want me to do? What can I do? Again, another 6 months go by, and then Sherry shows up, and she's like, "Well, we had her, Layton Rose, and we gave her up." There's so many things that I wish could have gone differently, but life moves forward. Life goes forward. And you can only hope for the best and give the best. I feel like I'm complete now. I do. I do. Pieces of me that were missing are falling into place. And I know it's because you're here.
Thank you for meeting me.